Hi everyone, Navin here. Welcome to Coding Wall. So today in this video we will discuss about service integrations with simple steps. We just need three to four files, and one of the file is environment.ts, which we use to integrate define a starting URL of the page, and second one is service, basic service which we will use in multiple components. The functionality will be the same, and we will include a ending URL for the file, for the API. And the third one is TS file component, which uh, which we need to call the API from the uh, component itself. So these are the three files which we required, and I will show you how we can create a integrate a service with a simple concept by using it 2 to 3 files. So first of all, I will show the preview. Later we will go with the coding part. Okay, so this is my component. This is the first component which I have, and on load itself I'm calling an API, which is currency API, which you can already see it is in a public API which I'm using right now. So it's a currency API, and I think the preview in the response I got a data which have 0 to 164 records. Okay, if you see the first record, inside the first record we have ID of ADE and the min size and name of the currency. Okay, so here I got a environment.ts file here, and I will remove this and I will save it. Whether it will be working or not. Yes, I think there is a error, extra slash here. So this is the front part, and this is the service which I am using, and I am calling this service from first component.ts. Okay, and this is the service, and I will show the error handling methods also here itself. Okay, so let's get started to the video. The latest notifications, and leave a comment below if you want any particular video to be done. So even I will do the same concepts, videos on the same concepts, if you ping in the comment section below. And keep supporting, guys. And we need to reach 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible. So coming to the video part, coding part. So let us I have already created a file. I will do one thing. I will remove this file. Okay, it's not deleting yet. Okay, so I will do one thing. This is a starting URL. You can see the environment.ts file in below the assets in your application while creating an Angular application itself. So, and coming to the prod section, I will let you know in the further videos. I will make a video on the prod section. Generally it is useful, it is used when you are moving something to the production application to the production thing. Then we will it will be useful, like you will keep it as false, and you will activate it as a true, like that. I will let you know in the further video. I will make a video on this, but currently we don't require that thing. We just need only this file. So I will mention this in the description below in the video section. So okay, so we got this one main URL. Now we will go to the login service. So I have created a login service here, name of login service. Now I will do one thing. I will import some essential things, like I need environment file. Import environment environment.ts. This is the file which I wanted. So here I will do one thing. I will define a variable called API URL. API URL of any type of any is equal to environment dot API URL. So this API URL has been declared to this API URL. Okay, now again I need a HTTP client. I need to include private. We'll include it in a constructor HTTP okay, capital HTTP client. Okay, think it won't come like this. I need to include directly import. We'll give HTTP client client. Okay, it's not coming. I need to include completely, I think so. From the rate angular slash common I think I will use here one of the services which I have already used. Service yes, common slash HTTP. Okay, got it. Right, now I need to give HTTP options of any. Okay, it will be useful later. Now I need to this is the actual setup which we if you want to call any APIs, this is the actual setup. So here we will give a function. We'll write a function get currency here. In this parameter, if you are calling any post service, then we will give a variable name. I mean, like whichever the parameter we are passing, we will give here. Right now it is not needed. I'll show you the website also for where I am using this public API. Okay, so here we will assign a variable inside the function. Let API underscore URL is equal to back dollar. Now here we will give this dot API URL, which is the this URL will be included here slash. I've used this what do you call API from this website. So there are lot of public APIs which are available in this website. If you want, I will give this in a description. I will mention this in description so you can use it here. So only thing you need to do is you need to copy the first complete URL and leave the ending URL. I will let you know why we need to use like that, because okay, I will tell you a scenario. If you are if you have n number of URLs, but the first URL is same and the base URL is same. Assume this is a base URL of your application, and remaining thing will be changed. If you are giving up to here and v2, you will be it will be like clumsiness. You will face some clumsy. So better you use like this itself. Only ending URL changing will be better option for you to write. Yes, this is the API and URL of the API. Later we need to return we will get the we will write this dot HTTP dot. This is the get method. I think they have mentioned, I think so. They didn't mention, but I'm not passing any kind of uh, any parameters, so I don't need and I think I don't need any um, I don't need to pass any parameters here. If you are passing any parameters, you just need to give payload or something here, and you need to give here payload like this. Okay, which are the function you are including, I mean which are the page you are including, you need to pass from there itself. Right now I'm removing this, and okay, now first component, right? This is the first component I have. I'm saving this, and I need to copy that one. So here I need to import this service, login service. Okay, right, comma Revit login service. Here this is the easiest method. You just need to give a click and import it. That's it. So here we'll copy this, and I'm writing a function here. This, sorry, get and see this list. Okay, this dot login service dot this. Okay, dot. So we got the three functionalities. I mean, this is to access the property, and this is the functionality get currencies. I will use this, and here which I have said, if you are passing, if you are doing post method, you need to send here, like whichever the data you want to send, you can send from here. Okay, later dot subscribe. Later inside this we got to mention a variable which we are getting the data, mentioning it as any later arrow function. Inside this we will write console.log data. Okay, so we need to call it on by default by loading this page itself, so I'm mentioning in the ng on it. Okay, I'm saving this. We'll check. So it does not exist on type. Okay, I think it's a problem. Currency. Okay, it was saved. I think some error was came, but okay, here it is showing that login HTTP client is not uncaused error null injector. Okay, we need to I forgot to mention, we need to mention HTTP client here in app.module.ts. Okay, so here I will mention HTTP client module. Okay, got it. Now I will save this. Okay, I'm in wrong page. Slash first component. See, I got the data. Okay, now here we can see that the API is getting called. We got the data. Assume that if you are showing this data, this is the wrong way. You need to what do you call the error handling method. There will be a error handling method, but in here they are not showing any what do you call in the response side. They need to send a error message also, like status message. Depending upon the status message, we will assign this to an object. assigned to a variable, and we will later show, we will repeat the loop and we will show in the view part. So for this, we need to mention like this: if data and data dot status is equal to 200, then this dot data array is equal to data array is equal to data. We'll define this variable of any is equal to array. Okay, here we give a comma here. Okay, which I'm talking about error handling file. Error console.log. If you are if you already used any toaster inside your application, you can give a toaster right here. This dot toaster dot message, error message is warning is equal to error like that. Then as soon as the API got filled, there will be a pop-up of pop-up that the what do you call API, there is an issue with the API. Okay, so here I will do one thing. You copy this, and copy this. We'll do one thing. Div 3. I'll repeat the loop. Chiffer let item of. Okay, now we'll the name item dot name and item dot id. Okay, okay, so I have given two conditions, right? I need to remove this. There is no status inside the data, so that's the reason why I'm getting why data was not getting shown. Okay, only object, only array centers allowed. Okay, going to network. So object data is an array. Okay, data itself is an array. So log of data. We'll check what was the issue. Okay, data of data. So yeah, see, this is how it comes. I will do one thing. I will replace first one with the BSP. Okay, you got it right. So these are the IDs and these are the names. So in this way we can create a service with a simple method by using a three components, and this is a iteration method which we can do. Okay, so thanks for watching. If you have any doubts, please and by the way, if you are new to this channel, do subscribe and leave a thumbs to my to this video, and please check my previous videos also, it may help for you. And hit the bell icon to get the latest notifications, and leave a comment below if you want any video, I mean if you want any particular concept, please mention in the comment below. And by the way, I can't post in any kind of websites which I have didn't done yet. If you want to, just please ping me in the comment section below so I can mail you directly. Okay, thank you so much, and keep supporting guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.